I'm fine, Grandma. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. Home from the University of South Carolina, I see. Garnet and black. Good public health school, but you know, back in my day, we were athletic champions. Baseball team, football team. But you know what? Now those Clemson Tigers, they've got the championship. They beat us 55-0.
It was a heartbreaker, Grandma.
I know. So, I'm sorry, what brings you to Grandma's house?
Well, the other day in class, Dr. Butler was telling me about how the U.S. used to have really bad health outcomes, but we spent the most out of all the industrialized nations.
You know, that's the truth. We spent so much money, and you know what? We had poor health. You know why we had poor health? Did Dr. Butler teach us that little smidgen of information?
She taught me about how we only used to subsidize certain things like corn and wheat.
You know, that's true. The government used to only subsidize certain crops, and then they would take these crops and sell them. No, they used to subsidize them. Sorry, your grandma's losing her mind. They subsidized these crops, and then they gave a percentage to the farmers. And so the farmers would sell their crops for the cheapest prices around. And so the food companies would buy them up in bulk. And they would put these things like corn syrup, which is basically just sugar. You're right. They would put corn syrup in everything. And so Americans were eating way too much sugar.
Yes.
And you know what happens when we eat too much sugar? We get fatter. We also get diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and strokes. And you know what? That's not good for an industrialized nation like the United States, you know?
Yeah. Do you think this new system created new jobs?
Are you talking about the new policy?
Yes.
Subsidize for American health? You know, I had something to do with that.
Did you really?
I did.
Can you tell me the whole story, Grandma?
I think I can, Sonny. Why don't you come and sit down with me? Come on, let's come back here. Alright, son, why don't you have a seat over there? I'll tell you all about this policy I created. It's called Subsidize for American Health. So, listen closely now. Was the night before voting, and all through the town, not a fruit was subsidized, and everyone frowned. The townspeople tilled their land with care, in hopes that the government soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of cheap vegetables danced in their heads. And Pa in his apron and I in my boots were prepared to fight for foods to take roots. The next morning there arose such a clatter. We sprang to Capitol Hill to see what was the matter. Away to our farms we flew like a flash to put seeds in our land and to throw a big bash. The sun on the breast of the new fallen rain, we waited through seasons, winter and spring. When summer arrived, what should appear but fruits and vegetables for all who lived here? The foods were cheap and there were jobs galore. We sold our fruits and vegetables to stores. Our waistlines got slimmer and everyone cheered, for we had fresh dinners instead of tears. How did this happen? You are tempted to ask, for the government rarely gets off of its ass. We voted for subsidization last November and had a big harvest this September. Spinach, potatoes, broccoli, and yams. We owe it all to Uncle Sam. Bananas, oranges, grapefruit, and apples. Have all you want. Don't be bashful. Fruits and vegetables are good for you, dear, and we will have them year after year. You'll always know where your food is from. It's in your backyard. That's where it's grown. No more commercialized lean cuisine. No more crying because you can't fit your jeans. No more dying from chronic diseases. Fruits and vegetables. We begged and we pleaded. Now we got what we wanted, we are all happy. You can sit on Grandmama's lappy. I made you veggie stew from this year's harvest. Merry Christmas to all, and may you not starve it.